The capricious gods make pawns of mortals as their champions and other brave heroes defy the weavers of fate to forge their own destinies in the Mythic Odysseys of Theros. Greetings gamers, I'm Anto and I've been playing tabletop games for almost 20 years now. On this channel I make videos on being a better dungeon master, building better worlds, and videos talking about new D&D releases. So if you're new here, make sure to subscribe to stay up to date with all the latest videos. This week is Theros Week, where I talk about the new Mythic Odysseys of Theros book, and there'll be a new video every single day this week as we explore the new content in the book. And then at the end of the week, I'm going to give you my overall thoughts on it. I'm also running a huge competition this month, so stick around to the end of the video for information on that. Today we're going to be taking a look at the new subclasses presented in the Theros book, the Bard College of Eloquence and the Paladin Oath of Glory. We'll kick things off with the Bard. Now, members of the College of Eloquence are master orators, able to use their words to build bridges or burn them. A College of Eloquence Bard knows just what to say and when to say it for maximum effect. When to appeal to someone's better nature and tug on their heartstrings, or when a sharp insult is going to be just what's needed to cut through the theatrics and get to the heart of an issue. At third level, an Eloquence Bard gets the Silver Tongue feature, which basically gives them a passive deception and persuasion score. Anytime they roll a 9 or lower on a persuasion or deception check, it's treated as a 10, which means that the dice are never going to betray you and make you look like a buffoon in a social situation. I really like this ability. Because of the random nature of dice, sometimes your expert character will roll so poorly that they mess up the thing they've spent their entire lives training to do. Now, of course, that can happen in real life too, but I know a lot of players are a little disappointed when their character doesn't get the chance to do the thing that they were made for because of the dice. So this at least means that the Bard will never be terrible, even if they do fail. Also at level 3, you gain the Unsettling Words feature, which allows you to target a creature and force it to subtract the result of your inspiration die from its next save. Now, I really like this option because it's a great support feature. You can coordinate with the other characters in the party to line up a spell or effect and then use the unsettling words to make the enemy more likely to fail their save against that. The text for the ability doesn't specify this has to be used on an enemy either, so if a friend has been dominated or charmed, you could chain this with a spell or ability to help take them out of the fight without killing them. At level 6, you get the Unfailing Inspiration, which means if you grant one of your inspiration die to a creature and they fail their roll, they get to keep that inspiration die and it's not wasted, they can use it again. Also at level 6, you get the Universal Speech feature that allows you to choose a number of creatures equal to your charisma modifier within 60 feet, and they understand you regardless of languages you speak for a whole hour. This is a great social option and could even be used to try and de-escalate some combats against a group of creatures with whom you normally wouldn't be able to communicate. At level 14, you get the Infectious Inspiration feature, which allows you to use a reaction when a friendly spends their inspiration die to give an inspiration die to another nearby creature without decreasing your pool. You can do this a number of times per day, equal to your con mod. Now, so much of the fluff of Theros is about mythic tales of gallant heroes, and I like that the Eloquence Bard really leans into that. I can imagine an Eloquence Bard calling out to their allies and comparing them to the heroes of fable. Maybe saying something like, even the legendary Anthusa pales in comparison to your heroism, and then granting them inspiration. It's just a really awesome image that gets conjured up by these rules. Next up, we have the Oath of Glory Paladin. Now, paladins who take the Oath of Glory believe that they and their companions are destined for greatness and are going to perform heroic deeds worthy of legend. They've spent their lives training for the day that destiny calls, and they get to depart on their own odyssey. Just like with the Bard, this subclass really feels at home in Theros among the tales of mythic legends. The Oath of Glory Paladin is defined by its tenets: actions over words, challenges are but tests, hone the body, and discipline the soul. At third level, the Oath of Glory Paladin gets a few new Channel Divinity options. Peerless Athlete lets them use a bonus action to give themselves advantage on athletics and acrobatics checks for 10 minutes, jump higher and further, and also lets them lift and carry twice as much weight as normal. Inspiring Smite allows the Oath of Glory Paladin to grant temporary HP to themselves or allies as a bonus action after dealing damage with the Divine Smite ability. And then at level 7, the Glory Paladin gets the Aura of Alacrity, which allows them and their allies to increase their walking speed by 10 feet until the end of the turn. These features really help to paint the picture of this Herculean warrior who can go above and beyond the limits of a regular person. At 15th level, you can use your bonus action to grant yourself or a nearby creature a bonus to their AC after they've been hit by an attack. And then if that attack subsequently misses, the Paladin can then take an attack against the creature that was attacking as part of their reaction. And then at 20th level, you can empower yourself with legends of your own great deeds, and you get a bunch of abilities for a couple minutes, including advantage on charisma checks, turning missed attacks into auto hits once per turn, and using your reaction to reroll saves. Overall, I think that these are pretty solid subclasses that fit really well into the world of Theros. I would really like to have seen more subclass options for other characters in the book though. I think some of the extra options for the cleric in particular would have been a great addition to Theros, as it is so pious. When so much of divinity comes from belief in Theros, a cleric domain based on leveraging others' belief in you and your belief in yourself could have been really interesting as a concept to explore, this cleric that essentially worships themselves. Now, at the start of this video, I mentioned that I'm running a mega competition this month. I recently passed 10,000 subscribers, and to celebrate, I'm giving away over $500 worth of digital tools. There are going to be multiple winners for this giveaway, and to enter, all you need to do is be a subscriber and leave a comment down below this video. The first place winner is going to get a copy of Fantasy Grounds Unity, which is my preferred platform for running RPGs online, as well as a copy of the Player's Handbook and Monster Manual in Fantasy Grounds, which is going to give you everything you need to get up and running and playing games, and it'll give you a great platform to build up from. The winner's also going to get a copy of Wonder Draft, the map making tool that I have been raving about for the last year, and a copy of Dungeon Draft, the battle map making software from Megasploot, who made Wonder Draft. They'll also get an invitation to the Legend Keeper beta, allowing you to build your worlds and link all of your worlds together. And they'll get a huge selection of resources that I've made over the years, including NPC cards, one-page adventures, maps, factions, and a load more. The second place winner is going to get a copy of Fantasy Grounds Unity, as well as the Player's Handbook and the Monster Manual, supplied courtesy of Smiteworks, the folks behind Fantasy Grounds. The third place winner is going to get a copy of both Wonder Draft and Dungeon Draft, courtesy of Megasploot, the creator of those two programs. And then 25 runners-up are also going to get an access code to the Legend Keeper beta and everything I produced on Patreon in the month of May. I'll be picking the winners at random on Tuesday, June 30th, so you've got plenty of time to share this video around and get your comments in down below. But overall, I hope that you've enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, be sure to leave a like down below, because it really helps YouTube tell people this video is worth watching. And let me know down in the comments below which subrace of the two in the book you think are most interesting, and what other kinds of subraces you would have liked to have seen in this book included with other character classes. But until next time, happy gaming. Thanks for watching. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe to stay up to date with all my new releases. I release new videos every other Friday. You'll find more videos just over here, and if you enjoy what I do, please consider supporting me on Patreon. Just $5 a month gets you access to loads of extra content to use in your RPG campaigns. But until next time, happy gaming.